I'm going to give you a game now, a name association. You can't say yourself, but I'm going to give you a sentence, and you tell me who best fits that sentence or description. So the first one I'm going to give you is
Okay.
the funniest person
Okay,
in. Oh,
James.
sorry. The funniest person in the locker room.
Oh my goodness, there's so many funny guys. Kevin Sullivan was quite witty and funny. Uh, um, Scott McGee, he was a young wrestler. Scott McGee, he was quite witty. Dusty was funny. Dusty was always funny. And if the locker room was down, Dusty would walk in and the whole locker room would get excited.
Yeah.
We worked together every night. Dusty was funny. Uh, Jared Briscoe was funny. Everybody had their personalities and everybody knew when to be funny and when not to be funny.
Mhm.
It was pretty cool, James.
Yeah. Last man standing at the bar.
Last man standing at the bar, and I can't say Fonzie.
You can't say
Uh,
yourself.
okay. Who was a good drinker? Who was the last man at the bar? I'd say I'm going to put it on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, because he was our leader. And when he left, we left. We were trying to follow him.
Mm.
So Dusty was a good one. He was the last guy at the bar.
Okay. The most beautiful valet or woman wrestler in real life, not on TV.
Well, I'm going to name a couple of them. I thought Missy High was very attractive. Sunny, when she was in WWF, she was beautiful and she was very good on the mic. She was very good on the mic. So the beauty, that personality on the microphone, and knew how to do promos, devastatingly beautiful. And the girl who I beat her ass, Beulah, I thought she was beautiful. I had a match with her in 1997, two non-wrestlers, and they're still talking about the match today because I almost bled to death. We'll come around to that story when you're ready.
We might well do. The most bullied or picked on?
Like who we picked on a lot?
Yeah, who was the whipping boy, let's say?
Damn, I think there was not too many whipping boys because we were such a well-oiled machine in Florida Championship Wrestling.
It can be anywhere. It can be ECW, it can be WWF, it can be anywhere.
Usually, they would pick a guy out that was like in the preliminary matches and just starting. They would rib him a little bit. Jack Hart, Jack Hart.
Barry Horowitz.
Yeah, Barry Horowitz. There was several whipping boys, but whipping boys with a lot of respect, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. The smelliest wrestler who never washed their gear.
Damn. Damn hygienes, huh?
Mm.
Let's see. We'll come back to that one.
Okay.
Maybe Black Bart. He was Ron Bass's partner, Black Bart. He was a big kid, and he would sweaty up. So it'd get soaking wet in the ring, and then he'd grab his gear and jump in his car and leave after the matches. But it was one of them. There was quite a few of them, but mostly we were beautiful because we were representing how presentation is everything, James.
Exactly.
So when I went to the shows and when I walked into a building, I would have a nice sports jacket on because I'm small and I don't want to look like the audience. You got to look like a superstar to a certain extent. So if I walk in with a T-shirt, a pair of Levi's, and a old pair of tennis shoes, they would think I'm the audience. So if I walk in with a nice blazer, beautiful, a nice white shirt, even a pair of jeans, and we used to wear boots all the time. Dusty got us into wearing a cowboy boots. So I had a pair of ostrich boots. I was beautiful, walking with my nice baggage and my nice watch, and I look like somebody,
Yeah, perception is reality, the old saying.
Exactly. Presentation's everything. Every presentation is everything.
The clumsiest wrestler that you were ever in the ring sharing.
Yeah, the Columbia.
Yeah. Two left feet. Just awkward.
Usually those guys don't last in the business. Usually, if you're an asshole in a dressing room or if you don't have the talent, they don't last. They don't last. So everybody I worked with was pretty much polished and big stars and very good. So there was not a lot of left feet guys in the. Man, I'll come back to that question. I'm trying to think of somebody.
Okay, I'll move on then. The
Okay.
best and worst celebrities that you ever met through wrestling.
Oh, I've met so many celebrities and Chris Christopherson, Natalie Cole. My God, they were all very cool. And remember, they were guests at our shows, like at WrestleMania. You know. No assholes, but everybody was pretty cool that I've met. And of course, I warmed up to them. I'd go up and introduce myself. I'm Fonzie, I'm the referee. And they'd always say, "Oh, you're so small. How do you let those guys manhandle you and stuff?" So I'd try to get a conversation going with them. And, you know, just so many cool celebrities, you know.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds, all those guys, everybody was pretty cool because they remember they were our guests.
With this next one, I'm going to say the most talented wrestler you were ever in the ring officiating with.
Well, there's so many different talents, and so that's a big field. I thought Barry Windham was very talented. He used to have great matches. Dusty Rhodes, in his own way, was so talented, and he was a big guy, so he didn't bump around and stuff. But Barry Windham, Dusty, Harley Race, Ric Flair, of course. Hulk Hogan had that big shine. You know, he was very, talented. And he didn't do a lot. You know, he used to drop that big leg. And he didn't take a lot of bumps, but he's had 11 back surgeries throughout the years. And all he did was drop the big leg. You know what I mean? He never bumped and went through tables and all that. So, not like these other guys like Van Damme and Sabu who did all the tables and stuff. Sabu can barely walk right now after abusing his body like that. But those few guys that I mentioned, Barry, Harley Race was one of my favorite champions. Ric Flair, of course, flamboyant, very cool, big personality.